The builder was Benjamin D. Goodrich, a carpenter from Richmond. When completed in 1806, the interior was completely white and dominated by a large window, making fine use of natural light. The early services were very different from what is expected today. They would have no fires in the building, and sometimes it was so cold that the sound of feet stomping to keep warm would drown out the sermon. The sermon was long, lasting as long as an hour, and people came and they liked it. Once the speaker was the famous Reverend Henry Ward Beecher. The Sabbath was honored by these settlers. Food was prepared in advance, and no labor was allowed. And this was a very good thing for these early settlers, because there was so much to do to survive that if they were not forced to rest, they would probably have killed themselves with overwork. They did not celebrate Christmas, which was considered papist, which was a bad thing in those days. Of particular interest to the history of Lenox is the beautiful cemetery. Interred in that hallowed ground are many men who served in the American Revolution, including the two men honored on the obelisk in the center of town, Major General John Patterson and Major Isaiah Eggleston. Theodore Teddy Wharton, husband of the esteemed author, is buried there, as well as other members of high society in Lenox. There is a most interesting placard placed near the graves of Sergei Koussevitzky and his wife Olga. It is a testimonial of gratitude given by the Israel Symphony Orchestra, and there is a Star of David engraved upon it. When you walk among those graves, ponder the changes that have occurred in Lenox. Then glance upward at the huge clock that graces the turret and say, that has not changed. The meeting house of the first settlers still stands.